Provide more clarification po on the situation with Kiefer Ravena's contract, especially in light of what you have earlier said about other leagues encroaching into the PBA.
I leave that to NLEX, no, to deal with their player who's Kiefer. I think Kiefer has made promises and they're dealing with it. So NLEX should be able to come up with this. Then we will discuss in the board what's best for the player and what's best for all of us.
Chairman, regarding what you said about poaching, how serious is this issue that we're dealing with?
Coaching has been very serious. Now, as you know, we have lost some very good players who did not join the draft or who has been in the draft and has left the PBA. So that's been very serious. All we're asking for is not to poach, but to be very professional about this whole process. And I guess it takes a lot from the players to be professional about it, and from those poaching them to be professional about it, and from the agents that poach them to be very professional about it. We're learning a lot from the past 2 years when we've lost some of our key players, so we've learned from that experience, and surprisingly, the PBA stood its ground, and the PBA is as successful as it is even without the players that we've lost. Yeah.
So earlier you said that you're nearing a handshake with the Japan League, but fairly recently there were also reports from Korean media about the KBL coming into an agreement with the PBA again regarding the players. Any truth to this, or in what state?
That's true. Ang gusto ko sana mangyari is let's settle Japan League and whatever agreements we have there that could form that can be also used by the KBL. So that could be the standard. So it's getting the first agreement out that is a little difficult. Parang nanganganak di ba? So it takes some time.
Chairman, when you say there's poaching, there are agents going behind the PBA's back or the team's back?
It's not going behind the PBA's back. There are agents that go directly to the players who are not even registered agents. No? Normally, a registered agent of the PBA would be more circumspect in the way they manage getting players. But what is difficult is agents who don't understand the PBA and are just there to make their own money and make offers to our players. And we're trying to protect our players from that as well. So it is good if these agents that poach and go directly to our players register themselves with the PBA. This is also for the protection of our players.
These are live players. Chairman, these are players already in the PBA.
Yes. As you know, there's been a lot of poaching and promises made to players who even have contracts, no? And early on they're saying that at the end of your contract, come join us. At the end of your contract, here it is, negotiate right now. So it's very disrupting to the PBA and to the players itself. So we're trying to put some professionalism in that.
Sir, how do we stop these agents na hindi po?
We can't. We actually can't. They will be there. I guess it's education of our players. It's also trying to see if we can invite them to be registered. If they're sincere enough to be there. It's working with a community of groups, including hindi lang naman PBA ang affected. Maski NCAA, UAP, they're beginning to poach at that level. So that's working together is more important, and getting to know who the poachers are is also very important, and getting them to be part of the community is also very important. So, okay, thank you.